Hi everyone, and welcome to the Healthify Me live yoga sessions. Now, as you know, Healthify Me has taken this initiative to enable you to work out from the comfort of your own home in times which are a little uncertain and when you may not be able to move out of the house and move around freely. So we've taken this initiative to help you in maintaining your overall health and fitness, and also to increase your immunity. Because after all, the most important thing for immunity is to work out daily. Many of you who are watching may not be yoga practitioners. In fact, you may never have done yoga before. But our endeavor through these sessions is to bring yoga to you so that it's easy for you, easy yoga sessions at a convenient time, at a convenient location, comfortable for you, so that you can actually do yoga every day from the comfort of your own home and derive all the benefits. So, without further ado, let's start. So start with sitting up straight in any comfortable seated meditative asana. Today's session is going to be based around a lot of inversions because inverted asanas help in boosting the immunity and helps in fighting off any kind of problems that might be trying to infect your system. So stay seated, stay calm, and start to inhale and exhale. Just find your grounding, because once we begin, the session that I have designed for you is going to be a little strenuous. Now slowly bring your hands together. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Now slowly rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. And now we're ready to get into the asanas. So let's start with some loosening exercises. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Now these movements might seem like small, insignificant movements, but since many of you may have just woken up, it's important to loosen all the joints of the body to prevent injury. In an attempt to work out daily, we don't want you getting injured. Now let's go in the other direction. A workout, however small and short, is essential. Now, inhale, look up, exhale, look down. Inhale, look up, and exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up, and exhale, look down. Now, come to the center and look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Now, with these few movements, you've actually stretched the neck in all the directions that the neck is supposed to be stretched in, and which we don't actually use. So just by doing this a couple of times during the day, you can actually keep your neck and your spine, and especially your cervical spine, in a great condition. Now interlock your fingers together, extend the arms out, then extend the arms up and really stretch up. You want to remain seated, lift the chest up, arms tight. A lot of you may not be able to tighten the elbows, but you want to try it. Now release the arms, and you're going to place the right hand on the left knee and twist back. This movement is really good for posture. Now go to the other direction. And come forward, place your hands on the floor and try to come all the way down. A lot of people aren't able to come all the way down, but with repeated practice, you will be able to eventually. Now place your hand on the floor next to you, reach out with the other hand and look up at the ceiling. Make sure you're not curving down. You want to look up and allow the sides to stretch. And let's do the same thing on the other side. This is a good way to open up the body, especially the sides, to wake up the body. Because these are movements that we hardly ever do. And so the sides just stagnate. Come back. Good. Now, come on all fours. And from here, if you saw the live that we did yesterday, you saw the downward dog. So what you're going to do is you're going to place your toes on the floor and you're going to extend back into downward dog. So many of you may do this, that's okay, but still you try to push back. Try and push back as much as you can, and your heels are up, that's also fine, but you want to try to push the heels down. And stay here. Now from here, come into your, what we call the upward facing dog. So push the hips down. Don't force yourself in these movements, you're gently trying to wake the body up. Now go back into your downward dog. come into your upward facing dog. Again, go into your downward dog and upward facing dog. And now one last time, you're going to go into your downward dog. And now you're going to bring your feet together and step forward with the right leg, then the left leg. And this is from yesterday, you will know that this is Uttanasana. And then slowly from here, you're going to curve the spine and vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up to a standing position. Now, the warm-up for the workout is already done. So your shoulders should be relaxed. If there's any aches and pains, try to take your awareness to where the ache or pain is, and try to like sort of stretch out any kinks that you might have in your body. Now, we're going to start today with the Surya Namaskars. All yoga sessions should begin with the Surya Namaskar because the Surya Namaskar, in my opinion, is the best form of movement. It comprises 10 asanas in a sequence, and it's amazing to get the circulation going, blood flowing, and helps in keeping your immunity up. So bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Try and touch your toes, hands to the floor. Now inhale, take the right leg back. Exhale, left leg back. Now hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Now left side. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, take your left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Now inhale, bring your left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. And since this is a morning workout, I'm going to give us a little challenge. Let's make it a little more challenging. We've done one round of Surya Namaskar. We're going to do another 4. Keep your breathing stable. Do not try to force the breath. Breathe normally and just keep pace with the Surya Namaskar. So hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's continue. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, take the right leg back. Exhale, left leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, bring the right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, take the left leg back. Exhale, take the right leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, take the left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Hold your breath and come all the way up. Now, this was the second one. 3 more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, take the right leg back. Left leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward. Left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. A lot of you will have already started sweating. That shows you that the Surya Namaskar is excellent for metabolism and for weight loss. We have 2 more Surya Namaskars to go. Stay with me. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, take the right leg back. Exhale, left leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, take the left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Now the last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, take the right leg back. Exhale, left leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana. Parvatasana. Right leg forward. left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back again. Left side, inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, right leg back. Hold your breath. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Parvatasana. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back again. Very good. For those of you who have just joined us, we're done with 5 Surya Namaskars, and that in itself is enough to boost your immunity for the day. Believe it or not, just these 10 postures done in this particular sequence have a powerful impact on the body. It's not only good for your immunity, but it is also great to get your skin glowing, to lose weight, to get your body in balance, to help your mind focus, to relax you, to help you with issues such as anxiety, depression. The Surya Namaskar is just something that you should not avoid on any day. Even if you go to the gym, if you prefer going to the gym, you want to try to do a few Surya Namaskars daily. Okay, now, a lot of you will have your heart racing. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down, toes together, knees wide apart, walk the hands out, and let's just sit in the child's pose for some time. Keep focusing on the exhalation. Place your forehead on the floor and stay here. Deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Now, what you're going to do from here is come into your downward dog. Since this is a yoga session designed to really increase your circulation, and it's designed to be a little intense, you're going to see a lot of downward dogs in this session. So come into your downward dog and then step forward into Uttanasana. Try your best. You may not be able to come all the way forward, but just try your best. Now go back into your downward dog and come forward into Uttanasana. And one last time, you're going to go into your downward dog. And then come forward into your Uttanasana. Remember to keep the spine absolutely straight. Now stay here. You can actually place your fingertips on the floor. You want to make sure you're not curling the spine. The spine is absolutely straight. Now, you're going to lift the right leg up until it is parallel to the floor. Keep the spine straight and stay here. Use your abdominal strength. Don't open the hip. Keep the hip rolled in. Stay. Tighten the knee. Good. Come back. Now, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to lift the left leg up. Again, don't open the hip up like this. Keep the hip long, square, and stay here. Good. Now bring the leg down. Now from here you're going to go into your downward dog again. And go back. And keep your feet together in the downward dog. Keep your arms long. Keep pushing into your mat with your hands. And now you're going to lift the right leg straight up. And here again, make sure you're not opening the hip because that makes it easier. You want to roll the thigh in. And stay. Stay. Good. And come down. And the same thing on the other side. So you can take the left leg up. Again, don't do this. When you do this, you can really go really far up, but that's not what we're looking at. We want to square the hips. Keep the knee tight. Keep lifting back. Lift up, lift up. Now, bring the leg down. And you're going to place your knees on the floor. And now you're going to sit back and place the forehead on the floor. Keep exhaling. Long exhalations, long inhalations. And slowly come up. Now the key for a good yoga practice, the key to flexibility is never to let your heart rate go down, like in any other workout. So in today's workout, we're just going to try to stay in the movement. We're not holding for too long, but you don't want to hold just for an instant. You want to try to keep working the muscles, lengthening the muscles. So from here, now let's come into the downward dog. So you're going to place your hands on the floor again and come back to the downward dog. You should really make good friends with the downward dog, because it is one of the postures which is like an integral
posture for any yogasana. Now, from here, bring the left leg forward, turn around and face me. Now we're going to go into your Trikonasana. So, for Trikonasana, if you watched my video yesterday, you know it's a triangle posture. So what you want to do is you want to turn the right foot out, take your hands up, exhale, take your hands out to the sides, and now reach out. In the Trikonasana, reach out, hold the right leg, and look up, and breathe. So we're going to exhale 3 times. So you're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And once again, inhale and exhale. And come up, hands down, turn the right leg in, take the left leg out. Now, once again, you're going to inhale, exhale, hands out to the sides, reach out, reach out, reach out, place your hands on the leg, on the left leg, and take the other hand out. Now, a lot of you may be feeling a stretch on the groin, a lot of you on the inner thighs, a lot of you on the back, and a lot of you on the sides. So these postures, even though they're universal, they're very unique for every single person. Good. And now come up, hands down, and now you're going to place your hands on the floor again and go back to downward dog. The downward dog is an inversion, and I cannot stress how important it is. It gives you all the benefits of the headstand. That in itself shows how powerful it is. Now, you're going to inhale, and once again, you're going to bring the left leg forward. And turn once again to face me. Now, slowly, you're going to turn the right foot out. So now we're going to do the warrior posture, like we did yesterday. So inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale out to the sides. Now, bend the right leg and sink down. You must try to remain very light on your feet. You don't want to sink down. You want to keep this thigh open, thigh long, pushed down, and arms out. And inhale, come up, hands down. Right leg in, left leg out. A lot of you may find this to be a little strenuous, but stay at your own pace and try to do as much as you can, because we're not only working on strength, but we're also working on flexibility. Now inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale out to the sides. Now bend the front leg. Sink down, sink down, sink down. And stay here. Again, you want to try and come as close to the floor as you can until the thigh is parallel to the floor. So a lot of you do this. That is incorrect. The knee should be right above your ankle to give you the maximum benefit of the Virbhadrasana or the warrior. Now you're going to stay here, keeping the hips pushed forward. And then you're going to straighten the leg, bring the hands down, and go back into your downward dog. So you're going to rotate again, down to the floor, and then take your left leg back and stay here. Use the downward dog as a resting position by pushing the tailbone up and exhaling. This is a great posture which also enables you to exhale fully. It enables your lungs to inhale and exhale. So the lungs expand to their maximum capacity and then they contract. Good. Now from here, again, you're going to bring the left leg forward in between your hands and you're going to rotate so that you can face me. Now, from here, we're going to go into the warrior, and then from the warrior, you're going to go into the side angle posture. So as you can see, we're building from downward dog to all of the standing postures, and that is why your heart rate might be a little high right now, which is why you may be breathing a little faster now. So now, right leg out, and from here, you're going to first come into your warrior posture. So inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Bend. And do a proper warrior posture, because you've already done it once. So the second time you do it, you should be able to do it really better, a lot better. Now, you're going to take the right hand, place it on the floor in front of the right leg. And extend the left hand out. Open the chest. Don't sink the hips down. Keep the hips open so that the right thigh is parallel to the floor. And you want to extend out. Feel the stretch from the left heel all the way to the left hand. Now slowly come up to the warrior, straighten the leg, hands down. So it's always systematic. It's not just one bunch of random movements. There's always a sequence in yoga, because yoga
Although it is a beautiful practice and it seems very artistic, but yoga is also very scientific. There are scientific reasons for why yoga works. There are beautiful reasons for why yoga works. But the most important thing is that you must do things in a particular sequence with the right technique, which is what we are trying to show you through these live videos. Now, inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now, bend the left leg and again come into your warrior posture. Remember all the cues. The thigh should be parallel to the floor. Hips should be lifted. You're not here. You're not down here. You're in a proper, the left leg is making a right angle. Good. And now we're going to go into the side angle posture. So you're going to place the left hand on the floor and extend the right hand out. Again, push your left heel down into the floor and extend the left hand out. Feel one uninterrupted stretch. Good. And come up, straighten the leg, hands down, and then you're going to go back into your downward dog. Like I said, this workout is structured around the downward dog because we want to enable you to improve your immunity. And the best way to do that is to actually get the blood circulation going. Good. Now, knees on the floor. Sit back in your Vajrasana. Now, the Vajrasana is a great posture for those of you who have who stand all day, and for those of you who have like digestion issues. It's a posture which allows all of the blood in the body to be focused on the digestive organs, so that the digestive organs can then go ahead and digest and metabolize food really well. So even if you have no digestive issues, but you want to increase your metabolism, the Vajrasana is the way to go. Also, I like to sit in the Vajrasana whenever I want to rest, because it's great for the knees and for the ankles. All right, now we're going to put all of the postures we've done today together. So you're going to come into your downward dog again. Bring the left leg forward in between the hands. Look forward. Now we had started off with the downward dog. We did the downward dog. Now come into your warrior posture. Hands up to the sides. Bend the right leg. Sink down. By now you already feel more open in your in the hip joint, which is a great indication that the blood is flowing, and you'll also feel very rejuvenated at the end of the session. Now you're going to take the right hand, place it on the floor in front of your right leg. You can also place just the fingertips on the floor, extend the left hand out. And now the last posture that we did was Trikonasana. So you're going to straighten the leg and try this posture. Keep pushing the hips forward. This is a very deep and intense stretch. But we've put all the postures together. So it was actually basically just a sequence that we did to enable you to do this. Believe me, if you had tried to do this at the beginning of the sequence, you would not have been able to. Now your body is a lot more warmed up. You yourself are feeling it. So you're able to do this. Now, inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. First, come into your warrior posture. From here, we're going to come into the side angle posture. And from here, we're going to come into the Trikonasana, triangle posture. And the triangle posture happens to be one of my favorite postures. So I try to do it every day. It's great for your hip. It's great for lower back pain. It's great to stretch the entire lower body. Good. Now from here, go into your downward dog. Now, I'd say most of the difficult part of this workout are over, but we still have a little more challenging posture. So come into your Chaturanga, which is also known as the plank. And we're going to stay here and keep inhaling and exhaling. And the plank is called Chaturanga in yoga. And I like to think that it is actually originally a yoga position. Yes, your thighs might be burning, arms are burning. But from here we're going to go into Vasishthasana, also known as the side plank. So place your hand under your face and turn your body to the side and take the other hand up. Keep lifting the hips up, don't sink down, keep lifting the hips up and stay here. Vasishthasana, side plank. This is great to tone the sides. It's great to strengthen the arms.
And now we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you'll see how the posture looks from the back also. So you want to place the hand under your face and turn. And take the other hand up. Keep pushing the hips up. Do not allow the hips to sag down, to sink down. Stay. Good. Now, come down again. And now you're going to place your knees on the floor and sit back in your Vajrasana. Good. So now, you've worked on your hip joint, you've worked on your legs, you've worked on the neck with the neck rotations, arms are also feeling loose, and we've actually strengthened the arms as well. Now, we're going to start some seated postures so that your heart rate can slowly come down, and because your body is warm, it's a great time now to start flexibility drills. So, the first thing we're going to do is the tabletop position. So, bring your feet on the floor so that they're about hip-width distance apart. Then place the hands again on the floor so that they're right under your shoulders. And then you're going to slowly lift the hips up and lift up and up and up. Now many of you will be here, which is also fine, but you want to try to bring the tailbone into the body and keep lifting the glutes and the hips and the thighs up. This is a great stretch for your shoulders, believe it or not. And it also strengthens the thighs. Good. Now come back and take your legs forward. Now yesterday we did this posture as well, where you have to keep the back straight, arms next to your sides. This is called a Dandasana. Most people tend to do this. Most of us, whenever we have to sit, we do this. But this is really bad for your spine. So you should always make a point of sitting either like this or rest on something so that the spine is always straight. Your body is always at a right angle. Now, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up. Now, chest is open, elbows are tight, and now you're going to come forward in Paschimottanasana. So you're going to reach forward, if possible, hold the outer edges of your feet. If you're unable to reach forward, you can even bend your knees slightly and hold the outer edges of the feet. But the back has to be straight. Don't curve the back. Back has to be straight. For those of you who are a little more flexible, this works. For those of you who are even more flexible, come forward, come forward, come forward. Stay here for some time. Go to your maximum and stay. Feel all the stretches on the lower body and stay. Now is a good time to go all the way down. So you want to come all the way down. And slowly come up. And that was a great stretch for the back of the body. Now we're going to stretch, again a forward stretch, but this time we're going to bring the hips into place. So this is called Janushirshasana. You're going to bend the right leg in, still keep facing forward, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up, extend the chest up, and then you're going to lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. See if you can hold the outer edges of your left foot. For a lot of you, this is great, but if you're able to, bend your elbows and come slightly more forward. Go ahead and do this. For those of you who can go further down, you can go all the way down, trying to bring the chin to the shin and stay. Remember, it's chin to shin, not forehead to knee. And come up and go back. And doing this every day is really good for back pain, believe it or not. A lot of doctors say that you should not bend forward when you have back pain. Yes, to a large extent that's true because we don't know how to bend forward. And we always bend forward with the spine curved. And that's really bad for you, where doctors are right to say that you shouldn't bend forward. However, those who have a good yoga practice know how to keep the back straight and then bend forward. And that's really great to stretch the hamstrings and the glutes, which, if they're tight, then they pull the muscles, the back muscles, and they make them tight, and that's where the pain happens. But if you practice yoga regularly, you have very open knees, thighs, hamstrings, and then you don't face any back pain. Now, again, interlock your fingers together, go up, and you're going to lean forward, hold the outer edges of the foot, and come forward. Come as far forward as you can. So chin to shin,
Otherwise, even this is also good because you just want to keep the back straight, chest open, and stay. And slowly come up. Now, you're going to extend the legs out in Upavishta Konasana. Basically, if you watched the live session from yesterday, you worked on your groin a little bit. So what you want to do is open as far up as you can without compromising on the knees. The knees should not come up. Knees have to stay down. Hands have to come forward. Now, you can stay here, you can choose to stay here, or you could walk forward. When you walk forward, try to extend the arms forward and bring the chest forward. Because what happens mostly is we do this, but this is incorrect form. You want to open the chest and keep walking as far forward as you can. And then slowly walk back. Now, we've really worked on the lower body and on the neck and on the arms, and we did only one stretch for the sides. Now is a good time to work on the sides a little bit more. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend the left leg like this. Keep the right leg stretched out, and with the right hand hold your left ankle. Take the left hand up and to the side, and see if you can actually hold the side of this of the foot. Otherwise, if you're here also, that's also fine, because you just want to stretch the side and stay here. The longer you hold yogasanas, the more impactful they are. Now come up, and now we're going to extend the leg out, and then bring this leg in. Okay, and again the same thing. You're going to hold the right leg with the left hand, extend the arm up and out, and stay here. After a while, even postures that seem to be very challenging, they become very easy. Good. And come up. Good. Now what we want to do is you want to go into Virasana. So the Virasana is very similar to the Vajrasana, but we've already done Vajrasana in the beginning of the session, so we're going to do a little bit of a different posture. So what you want to do with Virasana is you're going to come, sit up, take the feet wide apart, about hip width distance apart. Then you're going to grab your thighs and roll the thighs outwards, your calves outwards. Then you're going to sit down. And here a lot of people experience knee pain, ankle pain, and pain in the top of the feet. That's absolutely normal. This posture is amazing to remove any kind of misalignment issues in your legs from your knees. If you're pigeon-toed, this is a great posture. If you have flat feet, this is a great posture. If you're a runner and you've done like a really long marathon, it's taking quite a toll on your knees and on your ankles, and this posture is great to fix that. So you're going to just stay here. And now, from Virasana, you're going to actually straighten the right leg, and we're going to do another forward bend. And when you do this, a lot of you will tend to come up to one side. So what you want to do is you want to try to remain seated on the floor. This helps with the knee joint even more. And now you're going to reach forward and hold the outer edges of the mat. Outer edges of your feet. And those of you who are more flexible, you can come forward and again, chin to shin, chin to shin. And come up and come down. And once again, go into your Virasana. Now, Virasana is an amazing posture, but it takes years and years to start to like it. I know that from personal experience, because when I first started doing it, I just could not do the Virasana. And now, over time, with a lot of help, with consistent practice, I've been able to do it. So I know that anyone putting in the right kind of practice and the consistent practice into yoga, you can actually get in shape, you can actually have good health, and you can do asanas properly. So now once again, you're going to reach forward, place your hand, hold the outer edges of your feet, and come forward. Stay here for some time. And then you're going to bend your elbows, hold the outer edges, and come forward, chin to shin. And come up. And now go into your Virasana again. This is the last time, I promise. And sit down. Now interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up. And then release the arms, left hand on right knee, and twist back. It's important to do twists every day, because that's the only way that the spine and the torso actually get a great stretch. Twists are great for your abdominal organs as well. Now come back. Again, interlock your fingers together, extend the arms up, and then release the arms, right hand on left knee, and twist back. And come back. Now, come out of this posture, and we're going to lie down. Take a comfortable stance on the floor. Good. And now, keep your feet together, close to the hips, knees together, and extend the arms out to the sides. And make sure that the palms are facing down. So it's almost like you want to hold the floor with your hands. Now, we're going to do another twist. So take your knees, both knees, to the right and look to the left. So the entire spine is actually stretched. The important thing is to keep your shoulders on the floor. Relax your abdomen. And come up. And the same thing on the other side. So again, you're going to turn. Relax the abdomen. For twists, it's important to relax the abdomen. Otherwise, when you constrict the internal organs, the twists don't work. And come up. Now, we're going to make this a little more challenging. So you're going to take the feet distance of the mat apart. Take your hands on the floor. And now draw both knees to the right side and look to the left. And come up. And the same thing on the other side. Now, a lot of us who drive a lot, and because I have a lot of yoga classes and I keep driving throughout the day, I find that at the end of the day, doing this posture really relaxes my lower back, and it aids in good sleep also. Good. Now, come back. Now, before we go into Shavasana, you're going to bend the right knee, hold it in close to your chest. You can even hug it in like this, like hold your elbows with your hands, and then straighten the left leg. And you have to try to get the leg on the floor, the entire leg on the floor. Many of you may not be able to do that. That's totally fine. And now we're going to switch legs. So you're going to again bring the left knee close to you. Hold the left knee close to the chest. And if you want, you could actually hug and then straighten the other leg. And this is great for like your psoas muscle, great for the thighs. And especially when you do this after a long workout session, it's amazing to just stretch and just to relax. Good. Now, place both feet on the floor, and we're going to do a short Shavasana. So extend the right leg out, extend the left leg out, extend the arms out to the sides, and just relax here. Close your eyes. Do
Do not try to control the breath. You're just going to start to inhale and exhale. Observing the breath, not controlling the breath. Start to feel your body heavy on the floor. Start to let go. Allow your fingertips to just curve inwards. Allow the toes to just remain relaxed on the floor. With an exhalation, feel the groin relaxing. Feel the chest relaxing. The knees relaxing. The face relaxing. The head relaxing. Feel your entire body just relax. Keep your eyes closed. Now take your body back into your own body. Take your awareness back into your own body. Keeping your eyes closed, start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. Now turn to your right side. Keeping the eyes closed. Do all of this with a mind-body connection. Turn to the right side without having to look at what your own body is doing. Try to feel what your body is doing. Now place your hand on the floor, left hand on the floor, and bring yourself up again with the same awareness, with that same mind-body connection. And sit in any comfortable seated meditative asana. Without opening your eyes, scan your body. See how you feel now versus the beginning of the session. Are you able to sit up? A lot of you may feel like your body is more open, shoulders are open, mind is calm, spine is straight, hips are open, there's no back pain, there's no shoulder pain, there's no neck pain. Feel the impact of the yoga session on the body. Feel how relaxed and calm the body feels. Feel how relaxed and calm the mind feels. Observe your breath. Take a few inhalations and exhalations. Now slowly, keeping the eyes closed, bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Gently start to rub your hands together. And then place your hands on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Now, as you guys may have noticed, we started the session with rubbing the hands and placing them on our face, and we ended the session with the same thing. Now, this is a guideline that if you're going to a public yoga class, if you're going to a group yoga class, these days you want to avoid doing that. A part of your health practices these days should be personal hygiene. Although we are trying to prevent as much exposure as we get to germs, to bacteria, to any kind of infections, there is only a certain amount that we can do. We must always remember not to panic. We must remember that we are all susceptible to these viruses, to these germs, to bacteria at all times. The best that you can do is keep a good diet, a great yoga practice, and wash your hands regularly. Healthify Me is trying its best to bring you tips and tricks to help you stay calm, stay happy, and stay healthy through this entire time. And we need your support to do that. Do take care of yourself. Do log in regularly to these live sessions. My name is Pragya Bhatt, and I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope it really, really helped you. Do leave me any comments, any questions, and any requests that you have for future videos as well. It is our endeavor to help you in any way that we can, and these videos are just a part of it.
So until I see you next time, stay safe, wash your hands, and stay happy. Thank you.